by virtue of having really nothing to say, I'm just going to cathartic for a little while. So bear with me a little bit, because laughter is contagious. If you catch it, you might die from it. And I guess the one of the advantages to being an open mic is that everybody gets a chance to do their thing, and so everybody's waiting in the wings, as it were, for their big spot under the sunshine. And sunshine, after all, is the sun worshippers' way of saying, when you're hot, you're hot. Because when you're really hot, you're really burning. And I'm looking for a little respect up here, but as Rodney Dangerfield says, I don't get no respect. I don't get no respect. And so the opportunity to come before you to see why we've gathered, why we all get into a circle and talk like squares is why comedy is a joke, I think. And comedy is definitely a joke. And work is just fun with all the fun taken out of it, so I get the opportunity to work in front of you guys. And that's probably the biggest, as the guy who invented the Salk vaccine said, the greatest reward for doing is the opportunity to do more. So I get to do more. And this is kind of a tribute to Kathy Ann Rusko, because she's directing the show today, you know. And so yeah, she's directing the show today. So it's really kind of a stupendous, exhilarating, more than performance, better than could be. It's beyond. It's furthermore, thusly, so forth, moreover, and Roy can help me with it too, I think, 'cause we're all but you need to say I might have to do a joke. This guy goes to his doctor, right, Roy? And he goes to this doctor and he says, my brother's crazy. He thinks he's a chicken. And the doctor says, well, why don't you turn him in? The guy says, I would, but I need the eggs. And that's pretty much what I'm looking for, is because relationships, you guys, are like eggs. You have to sit on them in order for them to warm up. And if they warm up, then you don't squish them, then they hatch. And that's the whole advantage to having eggs, is that they hatch.
That's true.
And eggs are very important, because my bird has hatched many an egg. Well, not hatch them because they don't have any mates, but poor little birds, no mates. And the turkey across the street is running amok in the neighborhood. He comes over to visit us, and he looks for a little grain and stuff to peck at there, and we're going to fatten him up. And Thanksgiving is coming. Yes, Thanksgiving is coming. Thanksgiving is coming. So Sheldon, or
he's already escaped to Thanksgiving, though.
Yeah, I think
He's big enough to take you, too.
yeah.
What does he think of your birds?
but he looks in the window. He looks in the window, Vern, and he says, is there some birds that are overfed, little overstuffed birds in there? Little overstuffed birds, you know. So.
Maybe you can find a girlfriend there.
But you guys, my joy really is raking you over the coals. That's my joy. So, right, because Vern knows that. Vern knows my real joy is to rake you guys over the coals.
Roasting, that's what.
Roasting you guys. Because talk is cheap, so I use more 50-cent words, and that's why I choose supercalifragilistic califragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you're sure to sound precocious. I'm smart. I picked anti-disestablishmentarianism because it works for Kathy Ann Rusko's father, because it's against the power of the government, and he was a poli-sci teacher. And so he couldn't teach them kids nothing about political science that they didn't know, except all politics is local. All politics is local. So local politics are where we're coming from. And this is kind of an improv because I got nothing up my sleeve, you know. We're starting to run for the rakes here because it's springtime. Springtime, Kathy, pay attention. Springtime is where. Lend me your ears, friends, Romans, countrymen. See, and I have to interrupt her to get her to say what I wanted to say. But friends, Roman countrymen, lend me your ear. We're all looking for politics comes from the word poly and the suffix tix. Do I look like George Washington? Politics comes from the word poly and the suffix tix. So there you have it. Tix meaning bloodsuckers, and poly meaning many, and thus you have many bloodsuckers. And I'm sorry that I had to tell that joke again, but that's the way it works. But Kersplot is the name of my show because I just when I was a little kid, you guys, I got dressed up in this mask. It was a mask, really, and I think everybody's tired of me, but come on, guys. I got dressed up in this mask, and I couldn't see out of it very good, you guys, and so I ran right smack dab into the back of this car. I took off running, I went. It was kind of a Kersplot, so this guy's helping me out, though. I know he is. Help me! You know the sign on the outside of the restaurant says "Help Wanted." That's what I need is help.
We got about two more minutes.
2 more minutes. I knew I was running out of time somehow.
Running out of time.
30 seconds, my brothers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition. We have liftoff.
Wow. What do we got? A message.
To err is human. To R, pirate-like. On that note. Okay, all right. Thanks, you guys. I had a good time.